Hey, my little sugar woogers. Hey, my beautiful butterflies. Baby, it's been a long day, but I'm here. I got y'all a little message talking about Miss V, please come on tonight. What we gonna talk about tonight? I'm like, man, I'm graveyard tired. I'm dog tired. I'm almost dead tired. What? That's what I said. Ooh, I can't with y'all. This makeup person come sit down and talk to y'all, even when they don't want to. Ooh, wait a minute. Okay, y'all see what I did? While y'all coming in, good evening, my sister. How you doing? Okay, let me move over here because I got it, kind of got it like I want it. Okay, there it is. Y'all been waiting on it. I gotta move the picture over now that I put that in there because it's bigger. So I need to move the picture over a little bit closer to the window. Okay, sofa. That's what I got the other day when I went to the resale shop. These two little things. Here and here. Yeah, that's what I got. Okay. And that's the other one. Okay. Now y'all see. I've been working a little bit. Uh-huh. I went and got me some margarita this evening. And some Grand Marnier and some tequila at did. Sure did. Baby, I was tired. Sick and tired of being tired. I'm trying to pluck my nerves today. Early this morning. They came in there, but I realized it was a full moon out there last night. Sure was. Mm-hmm. So it is what it is. Let me go over here and park it so I can sit down and talk to y'all. I'm supposed to be downstairs adding in my moderators. Oh, I put that up too. Remember I bought that the other day? And I put it up there. That's where it is. Okay? That's all. That's it for now. Oh, and I broke the other one, so I put that one up there. Because it had some gold. The other one was white, the other pumpkin. But he gone. He went to the uh pumpkin graveyard somewhere. Okay, let me sit down. I was tired. Okay. Let me turn y'all around so y'all can see me before Tajista come in here. We done seen the house. Oh, I did that corner over there. See, I got an elephant. I got a new elephant too. Uh-huh. And I got to still put that stuff up on top of the stand up there. And what else I did? I moved that from in front of the window and I brought these plants out the bedroom, which they used to be in here. Then I took them out of here and then I brought them back in here. Sit down somewhere, Miss V. Y'all hit that like button on the way in. Hey, my little sugar wheels. What's up, my beautiful butterfly? Her tired. Her tired of being tired. Shoot. Oh, wow. Okay, let me go back up and speak to y'all. Good evening, Living for Jesus. How you doing, sugar? Miss V, her little tired. But she here. Phone need to be put on the charge because it's going to go out if I don't. Where is the charger? Hold on. I had a charger here. Because I knew I didn't have that much time. I was trying to charge it up in the car, but I didn't stay in there long enough. It's down to 8%. I don't want to lose nobody. Uh, did they paint? Yes, the walls are painted, and I done put the stuff back up on the walls half the way. I just about got it. Just about. Oh, y'all didn't see my little seal, did you? Hold on. I got me a little seal. That he up on the Yankee candle. That's where he's sitting. There he is. I move my class out the way. So that's some coasters I got years ago when I was in London. Mm-hmm. Yep. Now I was gonna light the candle and smell the candle. And I had the lighter sitting there to light the candle, and I was like, well, later. Okay. So that's as far as I got. I'm not putting anything on that wall up there because the projector up there shows the TV on that wall. But I don't have the picture back up on that wall, and I'm not sure if I'm going to put it back up there. I was going to change the curio and bring it in here and put it on this wall where I got this sitting. And then I decided I want to leave it in the bedroom. So now I got to make that wall, this wall up here connect because it's an empty space over there. What I'm going to put up there, I don't know. I have no clue. It ain't up in here. I got to find it. Okay, back to me. Okay, so how y'all doing this evening? I was a little tired, brain dead this evening. While y'all talking about, I don't know who that was. Don't get me to lie talking about Ms. V. I hope to see you tonight. I was like, I hope to see me too. Alive. Yeah, they finished painting. Actually, it only took them about 2 hours. When they came in, one was in the living room, one in the bedroom, one in the bathroom, one in the kitchen. And they thought they was gonna paint the closet. And I'm like, no, no, no. I'm not taking all that stuff out of there. Y'all not getting no paint on my clothes. It ain't happening, sugar. Nope, not today. So now I'm back in the process of putting things back up. I just about got the bedroom stuff back up, but not quite. And that's been tiring too. Because I'll put something there and then I'll be like, I don't think I like that over there. Then I get tired of it being in one place and then I'll move it to another place because that's just who I am. I can't help myself. Hey, Miss Misty, good evening. You're here. Thank you, sugar. Evening to you, Miss Audrey. How you doing? Your living room looks nice. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Uh-huh. Oh, and I added some more to the clock. I found those two little pieces somewhere last week, and I put those on the side of the clock. Because the clock was up there by itself, so I thought, let's add a little interest to the clock. Now I got to find something to go above it. I don't know. In passing, in due time, it'll be okay. All right. But thank you. Everyone, tap that screen twice. Boop, boop. There you go. I done hit it twice for myself. Just hit the screen. Bam, bam. That's all you got to do. And that'll be the thumbs up button. That'll be the doorbell to get in. If you don't do that, you're not a nice person. You disrespecting my home. Hey, Miss Audrey, beautiful as always, Miss V. You got them pocketbooks now. You done got rid of them little shoes, huh? Y'all, I got to find me a dentist now because, I switched my doctor's appointment and I'm about a month late going to the dentist for my cleaning and all that good stuff. So now on this new dental plan I think I can go back to the old dentist that Tasha recommended me in Hitchcock. I really liked him. He was a cowboy, but he didn't hurt. He was good. But I liked the last one I was going to too. But they don't accept the insurance that I got now. So I'm on a dentist hunt again. I got to hurry up and find it because I don't play by my teeth. I don't play by my teeth, baby. Shaniqua Bailey, hey, Ms.V, finally caught you live again, and you are so funny. Really? Y'all, I don't know how y'all think I'm so funny when I be dead tired when I get up in here in the evening. Baby, them children, it was a full moon out there last night, and I think it had a profound effect on my children this morning. One of them got on the bus fighting with his mama this morning. I was like, oh, no, we ain't finna fight with the mama. It's too early in the morning now. If you fight with the mama, you think you're gonna fight with me. I'm gonna fight you. Miss Diane be rolling laughing. She said, Miss B, you so crazy with them children, but they love you to death. I told her, sit down today, buckle up, don't say nothing. Don't ask for nothing, don't say nothing. I give it to you when I give it to you, okay? Don't be rushing me, doggone it. I had every last one of them went to that seat this evening. They saw one playing. I was tired. Because y'all know, in the middle of the day, I was out eating, running errands and stuff. So I didn't come home like I usually do and kick my feet up and rest. I ain't did that in a while. So it's time for me to get back on my schedule now. But I got my bills paid between yesterday and today. And I'm good now. I'm good. Okay. I don't know why my bills fall off in the middle of the damn month. Most people's bills fall on the first of the month, don't they? Or the end of the month. Mine off in the damn middle of the month. Well, how is that? I don't know. But anyway, welcome, Shaniqua. I hope I pronounced your name right. I love your color scheme. Well, it's done changed about 3 times since I started off with a very casual place because of the pool outside. I was going to make it like ocean type views in here. And that's the way it started. If you go back to my very first lives when I first moved in here, I got tired of that real quick. It wasn't me. So then I came back the second time around. And I don't remember what I had. This third time in a year It ain't even a year and a half yet. It'll be a year and a half in December. But I'm gonna sit my ass down and be still now and work on what I got, okay? Because I got plenty of things to do still in here that I want to do. Hey, LaWanda, how you doing, sugar? Hi, Stella. Welcome to Chatting with Ms.V. Baby, come on in. Join the family. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. It's all free. Yeah. And my memberships shocked the shakings out of me when I went down there because I don't display my members. I don't know if y'all want people to know y'all a member over here. So ain't nobody's business but mine and y'all's. So I don't put it out there where people can just go and see who is a member over here. They might not want people to know. I'm very conscious of that. People who don't come in and give super chats and super stickers and they give them on the backside with thank you and cash apps, I never call their name. Never. Because if they didn't put it out here, then I feel like, well, maybe they didn't want nobody to know. But I appreciate it. Thank you. Um, Miss Audrey's welcoming you and Stella and Lily. I'm tired as well, sister. I know that's right. Some days it's just enough. But I'm good because I can always make it on Friday. 2 ounces of sleep. A tidbit of sleep, I can make it some kind of way. I've always been that way. And tomorrow is Friday. We only have 4 days. But it went pretty quick. It really did. And these holidays pushing right up on us. Y'all better be starting to get y'all's menus together. Start getting your food together. Because, hey, you don't know about these people. They might jack these prices up for Thanksgiving, knowing you're going to cook regardless of what the price is. You're going to cook for Thanksgiving, okay? Family coming over, friends coming over for Thanksgiving, or you going with your family or somebody for Thanksgiving. Living Purpose said my teenager is getting on my last nerve. When it gets to that last nerve, it's time for you to back away. Breathe in, breathe out. Go take a nap, go take a walk, go to exercise room, burn off some energy, and then come back, sit that teenager down, boy, girl, whatever, and read them their rights. Let them know what the deal is, okay? From this point on, I'm the mother, you're the teenager. You have rules and regulations up in my household. When you're able to pay for the bills up in here, I listen to you. I'm not going to always say I'm going to agree with you, but I will. At this point right now, I hear you, but do you hear me? That's what you need to hear, okay? Because that's how they go off. They think they know everything. They think they grown already. You ain't grown at no teenager if you ain't paying for nothing. Sit down. Rest your nerves and be happy being a child. It ain't easy out here being grown. That's why a lot of people out here grown ain't grown. They not matured yet. Friend is up in the building. Hey, friend, how you doing? Please hit that like button. Ooh, Living Purpose say, please, baby. She's being very respectful to y'all and support the channel. Thank you, Living for Jesus. Hi, Scott. How you doing, nephew? Ms.V is getting hoarse. Throat is acting up. It ain't sore. It's just getting hoarse. And it's just been doing that. It might be from the mold and mildew that, I was up in here with for a little while before they figured out what it was. I had no clue what the white powder was. I just saw it getting all over everything, and I'm dusting every day wondering where this stuff coming from. The mildew and the mold came from Hurricane Barrel when I lost my electricity and the walls and the floor and everything in here got damp and there was no way out. And that's how I got started. I was just listening to RJ making threats to Jaguar Wright. I knew it was just a matter of time because she talking. She telling it all. Now, how much is true and how much is not true, we don't know. But the way she just spits out something when somebody's talking to her or saying something, you can't think that fast if it's a lie. A lie, you got to study that lie a little bit before you come out with it. You can't just tell it. And you can't tell it over and over the same way every time. You're going to add, you're going to subtract, you're going to forget. A lie. The truth, you can say it over and over and over and over. And others speaking on her. Yeah, she's become a hot commodity out here on this. I did listen to what's the guy's name, y'all? I can't think. I'm so um tired this evening. Y'all told me to go look at him. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Somebody came in the chat and said I look like him. I don't know. Miss Jack, I ain't down there on the computer, baby. But I'm going, and I appreciate you, the effort of even coming up in here and can't moderate. Because I did that, and I'm working the hell out of Miss Audrey. But Miss Audrey, thank you. But like I told y'all, I don't care nothing about these trolls. I really, really don't. I'm so past them. They're so irrelevant in my life. They really are. And if they want to come over here and visit and say stupid stuff, then, get your frustrations out. I'll be your therapist, okay? Your unpaid therapist. I did it for almost 20 years in the hair business. When you're a hairdresser, you're a therapist. You are. Because you listen to all them problems that sit in your chair back to back to back. And in order to keep your clientele, you learn how to say, uh-huh. Oh, really? Oh, girl, I didn't know that. Oh, okay. All right. Never ever mention what. Let them do all the talking. When they get up out that chair, control, alt, delete, scrap that memory. Before you go home at night, sit down. Free your mind. So your ass will follow. And gone on down the road to another problem that might be existing in your home. Because I had two children at the time, teenagers, trying to get them on their feet. And a husband. Yeah. Um, Let me go on down. Ms.V. Santa has to bring you a laptop. But can I do all this stuff on a laptop? I was told I had to do it on a computer. That's why I hadn't bought no laptop. I had a laptop and I had two tablets. I gave the two tablets away out here. For gifts. One at 3K. I think I gave both of them away at 3K or 4K, and then turned around and gave away a cell phone at 5K, I believe it was. I don't remember. But that's why I didn't keep them, because I was told I had to have a computer, like big mama computer. And I'm looking around like, well, where is it going to sit? Where am I going to put it? Hang it from the ceiling and maybe I should start that invention. Like put it up on the ceiling and then have it where it roll down to me. Y'all know I'm very inventive and creative now. Don't play with Miss V. Hi Vanessa, how you doing, sugar? Miss Marjorie is in the building. Hey Marjorie, how you? Make you some tea for your throat. They just gave me some tea at work. I got to go back out to the car and get it. It's some hibiscus tea and there's some kind of tea for sleeping. It's two boxes that's connected together in a triangle. Thank you for reminding me. My children brought it to me yesterday, and I didn't get it out the car yesterday. I need to go get it out and bring it in and do that. What's for dinner tonight? No dinner tonight, Tedrick. That food from this morning is really holding out. So my stomach must be shrinking. And it need to. I can't be packing all this weight around. I feel fat. I do. That he should have never told me it was 20 pounds and it wouldn't even bother me. But then when he told me it was 20 pounds, that thing started bothering me. I said, oh no, you ain't never been a big woman. You ain't no sense of you starting now. 5'5" on the ground and you walking around here looking like 2-ton Lizzie. Not me. Put some lemon and some honey. I got some lemon juice in there. And I just bought some honey yesterday. Sure did. And I was told you buy the honey from the area where the bees pollinate. And that's good for your system, your allergies, your throat, all kind of stuff. I put it in my coffee. That's why I be buying honey. I got away from the white sugar in the coffee, and I use honey in the coffee now. Also, saw Judge Mathis saying he's canceled lots of things and paying attention. He better pay attention to that woman. That woman is stuck through thick and thin with him. Now, when you got one at home that just want to leave you because you ain't giving her the attention, you better go on back to the house. He doing the right thing, in my opinion. I'm happy for both of them. They've been together too long. They are grandparents. That children grown. Okay? Let's not be dumb. Go home. Take care of your wife. Ain't nothing else out there. And ain't no money out there you need, and ain't no material things out there you need. You need to wine her and dine her and vacation her now. It's her time. You hear me, Judge? Okay. Scott. No, they better leave you alone. They can't help it. Some of the kids get on other kids' nerves. Ms.V that sit in front of me, she pimps them all out. She'll turn to me and she say, Ms.V, E over there taking his socks and his shoes off. I'm like, oh Lord, we almost to his house. Why? Baby, that's the one got on the bus fighting his mama this morning. I told you, come on here, you put your hands up and we gonna box this morning here, doing all that crazy stuff. What's wrong with you? Normally, when they come out the house acting like that, I tell Miss Diane, don't pull off yet, because I might walk them right back to the door. Because they ain't going to do nothing but go to school and raise hell all day with the teachers. Go on back in there with your mama, and you spend the day at home, and y'all get it together, and then tomorrow, you come back and let's try this again. Oh, I don't know, best ask someone else if a laptop can do it. I've been told you have to do this stuff on the computer. And I always go down there and do it on the computer. Because like I said, I had 2 tablets I had bought when I first came out here. Never used them. They were awkward to me. And the laptop that I had, it was kind of old. It was one I had in Baltimore. And I had been up there 10 years. So I just kind of scrapped it. And I never replaced it once I came out here on YouTube because they said I had to have a computer. And I'm like, man, I ain't got no wealth. I have to figure something out. Some plants will have to go in front of this window and I put a little desk or something. Ain't nowhere in the bedroom. Once I got that king size bed in the bedroom, baby, it swallowed up all the extra room in there. Ask Brittany, I think she has a laptop. Okay, I will. Hey, Tajissa, was it you telling me I needed to come out here and talk to you tonight, huh? Talking about I'm so funny. What's so funny? Man, I just be being me. That's it. I don't know if I'm funny or not funny. Some days I feel like, maybe so. And other days I'll be like, oh, I don't know how they can see funny in me. Not tonight. I didn't get the notification. Well, you in here now. That's all that's important, sugar. That's it. That's all. I don't know what YouTube be doing. Sometimes they give y'all notification. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes I'll put it up there and I'll wait maybe 2 to 5 minutes before I actually log on, hit the live button to come on. So maybe that gives y'all time to get your notification. I've been trying different stuff out here. And then when I see one person waiting, I say, okay, log on. There you go. Miss Audrey said, Lordy, not the 2-pound Lizzie healthy lifestyle has got you. Yeah, I can't be no 2-ton Lizzie. I cannot. It'll work on my brain. My mind can't handle it. Then I can't fit in my clothes. Oh, that's a problem. And then you got to go buy them clothes that don't look good. All them tits and stuff. And then if they fitting, they see how fat you are. Oh, I can't do it. It mess up my head. I ain't gonna be able to do it. Hey, Miss Kara, how you doing, sugar? Welcome chatting with Ms.V. Come on in, join the family. Hit the like button, subscribe. You got plenty family over here. You didn't even know it, did you? Come on in, sugar. Hey, Lady JJ, how you doing? I dropped down to say you can use a laptop. Okay, back to the skybox. Well, why you up there in the skybox, Lady JJ? Why you ain't down there with us? We want to hear from you. Well, that's cheaper and it's less room. I can do that. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hold on. I might have been to miss somebody. I did not tell her to give me all the messages. Now let me go back up there. I think I got everybody. I was trying to read y'all as y'all were coming in. Okay. But anyway, y'all, I had a subscriber that wanted me to talk about weird behavior, manipulative behavior. There's a lot of that going on. People manipulating people every day. But it's only if you're a weak-minded person, a person can manipulate you. If you're a follower and not a supporter, if a person is supporting you, you cannot manipulate their mind. If you're just a follower or you're a troll, trolls believe anything. And trolls like to hear lies. Because if you notice, whenever they bundle up in here, and they funny, they don't come up in here all the time. If you notice, tonight we ain't seen maybe one. Sometimes they'll just overflow the chat. And then other times, don't have a clue where they are. Maybe they out making another page if Miss Audrey and Jack and Alex and Yo-Yo decide to get rid of them and JP. I don't know. But I'm going to hit on that for a few minutes. And then I'm going to tell you some ways to get around it also. Okay? So there is a difference in a person having a bad day and someone who is just not good for you. Follow what I'm saying. Sometimes we all have bad days. We all go through ups and downs in life. Nobody is an exception to the rule. Basically, people are people, and we all go through the same changes in life. The only thing we may not go through as the next person, if you cause some illegal stuff to happen in your life that you brought up on yourself, and that next person chooses not to do it. Other than that, we all have to eat. We all have to use the bathroom. We all have to have sleep. We all have to put on clothes. We don't wear fig leaves anymore. So basically, we're one and the same. We can be a little bit more upscale maybe than the next person sitting next to you. But when you go through life crisis, they're going to be basically the same. And you definitely don't need nobody trying to manipulate you. The big difference I see in manipulating people is patterns. That's what it is. We all have bad days, but when someone consistently exhibits toxic behaviors, it's time to cut them loose. Cut them loose and let them go. Okay? Yeah, you might get sick and tired of them bothering you and coming after you. Hey, Lady JJ is speaking to everybody. Ms.V, I like watching on TV. Okay, baby. It's all good. So, beware of those toxic behaviors and cut them off. Cut them off at the kneecaps, cut them off at the ankles, at the hip, wherever you need to cut them off. Both arms, zip the lip, whatever. Ignore. And you'll get tired because I'm that way. I can ignore for so long and then I'm just going to snap and say what I got to say and then I'm moving on. But psychology offers us some clear markers to recognize such people. Being aware of these signs can save you a whole world of trouble if you know what to look for. The first thing I always look for in a person is lack of empathy. Whenever you're going through something, whether it be a crisis or whether it be something very small, if a person cannot empathize with you, you do not need them around. Now, if you some kind of chondriac that always want people to baby you and be there for you and you playing victim all the time, that ain't gonna work out for you. I'm gonna tell you. People gonna get tired of you and they gonna cut you loose and they gonna let you go. There's just, to me, empathy just ought to just come. Like when Miss Audrey came in and she was talking about her friend. I don't know her friend from Adam. I don't. But just the idea that it's Miss Audrey. Miss Audrey is my moderator. I have a lot of respect for her, obviously. And she does for me. Not to even tell her my condolences and listen to what she has to say. That would be a lack of empathy. And I don't think that would sit well with her or anybody in this chat. You coming in here supporting, but yet I don't take the time to even stop and say, oh, you have my condolences. I'm sorry to hear that. And try to cheer you up in some manner. I never knew I was manipulated till it was too late. I'm free from that person now. That must be to just the, yeah, I see the little pill. A lot of times you don't see it until the bitter end. The longer they do it, the worse they'll get at it. I mean, they'll just go on and on and on. A lot of times you can't stop them. It's narcissistic behavior. They're sociopaths. They can't help themselves. If they could, do you think that they really would just keep on trying to manipulate you when you done told them, bye, see you? They can't help themselves. It's an illness that they are not even aware of. They don't really want to do it. In all honesty, they don't. But once you get out there in that realm of things, it's hard to pull yourself out of it. It is what makes us human. Empathy, people. It's our ability to share and care and understand each other's feelings. If they consistently fail to show you empathy, that is a red flag. Send them. Right on down the ducky trail. Quickly. Psychology tells us that it is a narcissistic personality disorder, and they are sociopaths. They have a sociopathic disorder. If someone can't understand your feelings, how can they value you as a person? They don't. You don't have to keep them around. I think it's mental illness. I forgave him. That's why I'm at peace. You have to forgive those people. If you don't, I find myself with people like that, I actually feel sorry for them because their life is truly miserable. You think about it. They're making you miserable, but they're more miserable than you because they have to sit up and conjure up all this stuff in their mind to come and try to manipulate you. Some folks love bullying, manipulation. People think, wait a minute. People think it gives them power. However, it's just the opposite. Walk away from them because I can do bad all by myself. Woo, you better speak. Hey, Ray, how you doing? Ray say you better preach too, Ms.V. I done told y'all about that preaching stuff. God ain't told me to preach it. He might have told me to teach, but he sure didn't tell me to preach. And don't go up there in that pulpit, sit down and listen to the preacher preach to you, okay? I'm talking to myself now. Self. Okay, so if someone can't understand your feelings, like I'm saying, you just gotta let them go, because what good is it to you? Nah, not just being there for you in a crisis, not understanding your feelings, never calling you to see how you doing through it all. It may just be a bad day, but it may be a crisis you're going through. Maybe you can't help them. People always think you got to help folks financially. No, it's not always financial, people. Sometimes you just want a listening ear, and you want, like when I go to Miss Margaret. Miss Margaret is older than me. And if I go to her with a problem, she's going to always tell me the truth, first of all. And then she's going to tell me, just walk away from it. You don't need them. You've made it in life without them. You're doing fine all by yourself. And like Miss Archer said, I don't need nobody to help me starve to death, okay? Because if I take in another person, that's two people eating. I have enough to feed myself. Constant criticism. That's another red flag. Constructive feedback is one thing. But criticizing somebody on a daily basis over and over all the time, who wants to hear that? Ain't nobody going to listen. They're not going to take your advice, and they're not going to listen because you're doing it too often. With everything they touch, they say, and they do, you got to back off. If you want that person to listen to you, You have got to find a way to express yourself in a manner that they'll want to listen to you. And that's not going to be easy. You come in there hollering and acting a fool and cussing and fussing and raising hell, they going to tune that out because that's what you do all the time. I don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear it. You don't want to hear it. Nobody wants to hear that. Pipe it down. Come calmly. Guarantee you their ears are open. First of all, because I ain't never seen you act like that before. You are calm, trying to talk to me? Oh, what do you got to say? Let me hear this. But you coming there raising hell, I'm going to tune your ass out completely. They're always playing the victim. Always. They have never done any wrong. They have never said anything wrong. It's always you beware. Run, Judy, run. Okay? Because nobody's right all the time and nobody's wrong all the time. They don't take accountability for their actions. Their constant portrayal of themselves is a victim. She did this. She said this. You ain't nowhere around. So how could you have done it? How could you have said it? Don't let them people get to you like that. And by telling you the truth, to just say you've been down that road. I've been down that road with that second husband who was an alcoholic. Always something you did or something you said. No, it's the bottle that said it. It caused you to do it. Let's see what this is. I walked away from a friend. She's involved in a poly relationship. Now the man is in prison doing drugs. What you say? Family and friends kept telling her to wake up. Now law looking at her. Wow. A lot of times people just don't want to listen to you. But she's had plenty of time to think about it now, Miss Audrey. The diddler, he's got plenty of time to lay up there and do nothing but think about it. He's got until May before they even drag him back up in the courtroom again. I'm on point to just to say it's okay. I know, I've been there with a manipulator. It'll get to the point where I was physically almost hating him. Oh my God, his truck is not home. Thank the Lord. I knew it was time for me to go. When I've worked all day in a beauty shop, standing on my feet, but then I don't want to go home. You ought to want to go home when you don't want to go nowhere else. I can't wait to get up in this house in the evening. Hey, PR, content creator, y'all. Let me see what Fran is saying. I had to let a couple creators go because of them always talking about us elders and people's kids. I cannot do, and deceased folks. I don't like that, friend. Kids are too innocent. They have not lived their lives. Do not come out here talking about a kid gonna be just like their parent. That's not true. I grew up with kids. One example I'm gonna give you, her mother was a school teacher, worked at the same school where my mom taught school. In fact, she was my 7th grade math teacher, best math teacher in the city. But a teetotaling drunk in the evening, at night, but baby, you learn some math under her, okay? Out hanging out in clubs with a nobody. Her daughter is a registered retired nurse here in Houston. But this is the kind of mother she grew up with. She never drank. Ever. And never ran up and down the street with a man. So you cannot say because the mother is, the daughter gonna be. It's what that child chooses to be. She chose not to want to do that. Everybody all over that small town was talking about her. It didn't make her no difference. She put on her beautiful woman, put on her high heel shoes, made up her face, and walked in that classroom every day. I mean, spotless. Looking like, wow, I want to dress like her when I get to be big. I want to look like her because she was a beautiful woman. But she just didn't carry herself well. But it didn't make her daughter be like that. So I truly understand you, friend. There's constant betrayal of themselves as a victim. Always, never them. Beware. Okay? Be aware. They're always suffering, and it's never their fault. Stuff is always happening to them. Well, they got to come to you, but when they come to you, they don't want no friendly advice. They need money. Because every time they done got themselves involved in something that costs something, then they want to pick up the phone and they want to holler. I see you, Pierre, saying them dollar signs. Yeah. Let me go back up and see what you said, Pierre. Make that money, Pierre. Okay. Pierre over there making money. Baby, I ain't mad at nobody who out here making money. Never have been. Make it. However you can make it, long as it's legal. I don't advise you making it illegal. Because it ain't going to stay with you. I'm telling you. Either you going to leave it or it's going to leave you. That's why I say to myself, I love my peace. Exactly. And the older you get, you should want nothing but peace. You shouldn't want to be out here performing in life and looking crazy. I mean, I just can't see myself doing that. Just going after people just to go after people and trying to manipulate somebody to do what I want them to do. No. I love my peace. In here by myself. Nobody to tell me nothing. Nobody to mess up nothing. If something out of place up in here, guess who did it? Me. Look, how to help them. I have a couple family members like this, and I wish they could see past the fake problems they see. They got to see it for themselves. You can point it out to some people. You can put it in black and white and show them. But in their little feeble mind, it's not like that. They have formed an opinion of the way it really is. And it's not until, like Miss Audrey was talking about her friend, it comes down to something, a crisis. And then they see the light. Jackie, at 65 years young, I want peace, laughter, and I don't get in arguments. Life is too short. What I always tell y'all, all that back and forth stuff, that is so stupid to me. What good does it do for me to go back and forth with you when you going to have your opinion anyway? You going to say what you want to say, regardless of the truth. You're not proving anything. You just saying it. You're going to always have those antichrists around. We're in those times. We're living in those times. And people are going to believe those people. They'll believe a lie before they believe the truth. You could put the truth right there in front of them. They could be looking at it and they'll see it totally different. I work with a lady like that. This man hit a child on the bus. And the parents came after him. They had to call the cops out to the school. And the lady was telling me they was wrong for that. Well, who hit who? We ain't supposed to hit no children on no bus. First of all, that ain't your child to be hitting. If they get me that upset, I might even tell them that, but I'm not going to do it. It's cameras on that bus. I ain't trying to go to jail. Forget the job. They can have the job, but I ain't trying to go to jail because it's where you going if you go hitting them children. So I said to myself, you know what? Don't try to explain nothing else to this woman no more because she apparently don't understand. She just taking up for me. First of all, you shouldn't have had nothing to say, period. You didn't know all the facts at the time this was going down. Well, gone on out before Miss Audrey take you out, Bass. And thank you for the view. Okay, you wanted me to know that you're under 18. Miss Audrey, he need to go. Come back when you're 19. Thank you. All right. When you're dealing with people like this, they are just manipulative people. They often use others for their own gain. They'll involve somebody else in something that ain't got nothing to do with you whatsoever. They need somebody in their corner that sees stuff like them. Those people weren't there. They don't know. But it sounds good. And they just don't like you anyway. So why not? That's the way it goes. They have no regard for the other person's feelings. They will twist words. They will play mind games with you or use guilt to get what they want. That's how they do it. Don't fall for the cheap tricks. Out here on YouTube, they're after your channel. They're after your subscribers. That's the games they play out here. In real life, it's whatever they're trying to get out of you in real life. Whether it's your time, whether it's your money, whether it's like, we're going to do this together, but if I get caught, I'm taking you down with me. Beware. Miss Jackie, I like the symbol you use on your name. What did Miss Jackie have on her name? You just changed your picture again, too. I just saw that. Okay. It's the twisting of words and the twisting of things for me. A good example. A lady came into the chat after my live today. And I just removed her away from me, period. And she says something about, she's still talking about the little place I go down there. I've been going to this place for 40 years. Okay. As you see, they normally take the money when you come to the counter before they even serve you the food. So whose fault was that? I'm used to them taking the money. So I'm talking to other people as I'm walking out the door, not even thinking about she didn't have the money. She gonna say, you had to pay before you get served again. That lady ain't saying nothing about I had to pay before I get served again. It didn't even go there. She told me, she said, the lady had kept it for 2 months. I hadn't been in there in 2 whole months. Now, if it really was a problem, don't you think that she knew where I work because I go in there all the time? She knows my name. She could have got the license plate off of my car. Dickinson ain't that big, okay? But she wants to make it something else, like she was there. That was her opinion of it. Wrong is 2 left shoes. When the lady told me, I pulled out $100 bill and I said, okay, we'll pay for that and this too. Never thought 2 iotas about it. But that's who she is. She's a negative person. She wants to see what she wants to see. It's the Saint symbol for Louisiana. Yeah, it is. I got it in the hall. Hold down, sugar. I got it on the cross. You know, the Saints is my other team. I told you I had 2 teams. The Saints was first. Hold down. Okay, let me turn around. See up on the cross? That emblem? That's what she's talking about. And then I got it in the hall. Hold down. Let me find the light for the hall. There it is. Miss Jackie is from Louisiana. So that's what it is. Okay. Where's the light? There's the light for the hall. I'm still looking for stuff, y'all. Okay. So you like that, huh, Tajista? That's right. Tajista says she's Canadian. Are you a Saints fan, Miss Jackie? Say what? I would not go back there again. It was just an innocent mistake. No, the lady didn't do it. This woman came over here from, you know whose chat over there, trying to tell me about what I had to do. The lady ain't told me I had to pay. She ain't said nothing. I didn't even give her time for that because I remember meeting two people. No, it was three people sitting at the table. And I told the lady as I was walking out the door, I said, I remember you from somewhere, and we got to talking. And when I got through with the conversation, I left on out. Because you normally, like when I went in there today, you pay at the counter first, and then they put the order in, and then they bring you the food. She didn't do that. She didn't take the money first. And I'm like, let me just remove you from my channel. If you come back over here, you got to go make you another page because I'm sick of you. Y'all are so dumb over there. And why bother? It ain't you. The lady ain't said nothing. 2 whole months. Okay? She could have come over to the school and got, I am 2.5 blocks from where the diner is, where I work. Duh. Get out of my business. You're a Saints fan too, Tasha T? Okay. That was my first team before I moved to Baltimore. My husband was such a big time Ravens fan until we had season tickets every year for the 10 years that he was alive, and we went to the games at M&T Bank Stadium. And those tickets were really going up in price. I think the last year we went to the games together, it was $2,200 a piece for the season tickets. $500 to park down at the Catholic Church. I think it was over 1,000 to park on the Raven Stadium. So we just walked 3 blocks down to the stadium. My husband is a Saint fan. Who that? I know that's right, Miss Jackie. I love the Saints though. Being from Louisiana, that's the only team we had, Miss Jackie. So, hey, I had to do what I had to do. I had to watch the Saints. And having 5 brothers, we watched a lot of football. That's why I like football now. I learned the game watching it with them. And they were all rooting for different teams. Like I said, the oldest brother, he all over the place. Whoever wins, that's his team. And the baby brother that was next to me was a Saint fan. The other brother that was a twin who lost his twin passed away at 49 of cancer. He played with the New York Jets. But when he came back, the Jets wasn't his team. Nope. The Saints was his team. He came back to his home team. I mean, he would watch the Jets, but that wasn't his favorite team. That was a team that he made money with when he was up there playing professional football. That's the way it was. And my dad was kind of like the oldest brother. He would just call the plays on the game and holler at the referees. That was his big thing. So just be aware, back to the manipulative thing, just be aware of folks who try to use you and abuse you. And if a person is just continually trying to disrupt your life and stuff, they got a reason. They got a motive. And it ain't good, okay? They really want you back in their life or they'd leave you alone. They really would. If you tell a person to get on and leave you alone, they really want you there for some reason. But it ain't a good reason. Not for you. No way. So let them back in there if you want to and see don't you come back and tell me, Ms.V, you were right. I'm kind of like this. Once I walk away, I'm not coming back. It doesn't mean that I don't like you. I don't like the control that you're trying to have over me. That's what I don't like. And you can take it any kind of way you want to, but I'm not. I'm not looking back. I'm not coming back because it ain't nothing to come back to. You did it once, you'll do it again. Not my life, not my lifestyle. Will you disrupt? We don't play that over here. Not at all. Well, y'all, I'm going to sum it up by saying thank you for coming in and chatting with me to just, I hope you're happy that Ms.V took time out of her little busy schedule when she could have been in there soaking in the bathtub because she is truly tired. She really is. And go make this last day tomorrow so I'll be off this weekend. I'm not sure what I'm going to do this weekend. I know I'm going to finish up this house because I'm sick of working in it. And the holidays up on us. And I want it to be nice and clean and organized for the holidays. Because we got to put up our Christmas tree. Y'all know we had a beautiful tree last year. Y'all talked about my little dollar store tree. I laughed at it too. That tree turned out to be beautiful in the end. And I got to go down to Miss Margaret's and get all the stuff and pack it back up here because I put it in her storage shed. And all the stuff I had out on the balcony. She says she ain't putting up nothing this year. No tree, none of that stuff. She going to put some stuff around in her house. But she ain't doing no tree. I was like, okay, that's cool. I'll do the tree. Ain't no problem for me. Do the tree at my house. But I want to put it up Thanksgiving week because we have about 8 days off for Thanksgiving. And I believe 11 days, if I'm not mistaken, for Christmas. So I want to see my Christmas stuff from Thanksgiving week, like the day after Thanksgiving. I'll still be home and I'll start putting up the tree then. So I have a good month to look at it. Yeah. 'Tis the season to be jolly. Why not? All right, y'all. Hit that like button. Subscribe. When I come back, hopefully I'll be down there, Miss Jackie. And I like that little emblem too. That's cute. I gotta find one for my bedroom because I got one in the living room and I got one in the hall. And I need one for my bedroom somewhere in there. The little saints. Oh, I got one. I got an egg that's an emblem. I sure do. It's an emblem on the egg in there in the curio cabinet. So I have one in the bedroom. I just thought about it. But anyway, y'all, I gotta go. I'm tired, y'all. I can't hang no longer to just don't be holding it against me. When you see Alex out there running around on YouTube Road, Street, Boulevard, wherever she is, tell her I done already been on. But she'll catch the replay. Y'all, thanks to all the new people who came in and chatted with us tonight. I appreciate you. I appreciate the donations y'all give to help sponsor my children. They really appreciate it. And I forgot to tell them today, I wanted them to write some thank you cards so I could show y'all that they really appreciate it. But I get them tomorrow. Y'all take care and I will see y'all tomorrow. It's the weekend, baby, when I see y'all again. Y'all take care. Love you much. Good night.